So guys, this is day 6 that we're going to be starting. I got some new camera equipment, so I'm really hyped to use it. I've been a little bit slow on the videos just because I'm trying to learn this new camera. As you can see, it's better quality and I love it. Let's get into day 6 and let me show you what has happened. So this is my meetings over these last couple of days. As you can see, it has been a shit ton. But most importantly, it is how many did we actually close? So we have currently closed 4 clients that came in. Yesterday we had about 7 meetings. Now this is kind of the consistency that I'm talking about in these videos. Is we had 1 who showed and we closed 1. 6 others, no show. No one came, nothing happened. So there's gonna be some days that are good, some days that are bad, some days when we're gonna be able to get 2 or 3 closes, 5 or 6 shows, but some days you're just not going to have anyone. And that was the situation that I found myself in day number 6. Is I got a close, but for the rest, there wasn't much that was interesting. So in today's video, I'm going to basically be telling you how I close, what I say, and how I set up my meetings so that I'm ready for success. So guys, this is how I set my appointments, and I'm just gonna give it to you really quick and explain to you how I do it. So let's get right into it. Step number 1, setting the meeting. I've showed you that in the last video with my appointment setter. That's the easy part. Step 2, getting them onto the meeting. I tend to call them about 1 hour beforehand, let them know, hey, I am here, let's get on, will you be available? And I try and get a verbal confirmation from them. When they join, it's very important. For me, I tend to tell myself I have 30 seconds to set the tone of the meeting. I'm trying to show that I, 1, am knowledgeable, I'm an expert in the field, and I'm to be taken seriously. I try not to joke around too much. I try to be very serious in these calls so that they understand that this is the right option for them. If I joke around too much, I'm deviating from the actual meeting and what we're trying to get to, and that is the sale. Number 2. What I end up doing is asking them some very important questions. I need to know who they are, what their company is generating, how big they are, and how many jobs they want. So, Mr. Prospect, how many jobs are you generating every single day, every single week, or every single month? Step 2, Mr. Prospect, roughly how much are you guys generating in revenue every single month? And step number 3, why did you want to join this call today? Once we hit that final step of why do we want to join the call, this is going to allow us to ask more questions and dive deep into the pain points of my clients. So I'll ask them a couple questions of, so you joined the meeting because of X, Y, and Z. Why are you needing X amount of leads right now? Why do you need this to move forward today? Why are you experiencing this, and how can we help you at the moment? This will allow me to understand the client so that I know his exact needs. So when I start presenting that, I can show him undeniable proof, stackable proof of my past clients, of the issues that they were facing similar to him, and capitalize on that and show them more results that they are looking for. So step number 3, showing actual results. So once I've asked all these questions and I know what they need, I'm gonna show them exact proof. I'll pull up my Go High Level account, I'll pull up my client's Facebook ad accounts, and I'll pull up my testimonial page. This will allow me to show them everything that they need to know. So, Mr. Prospect, as you can see with client number 1 here, he has been with us for 1 week. You were asking us if results were going to be seen instantly or not. This has been 1 week that he's been inside with us. He has generated X amount of leads and X amount of booked estimates. Mr. Prospect, here's client number 2. He is spending roughly this, which is going to look at your ad spend for this month. He was able to generate X amount of leads, we booked him X amount of clients, and he generated X amount of revenue. Let me show you someone who is in a similar niche, just the same way. All this stackable proof allows me to show them that I am the person to move forward with. Next step for me is going into Go High Level. So on Go High Level, I can show everything to my clients. So the whole process of how we book estimates, how we get the leads, what we're going to be doing for them, how the ads are created, and everything that that client needs. Like said, again, I am stacking and stacking and stacking proof so that they have nothing to worry about. Step number 4, the difficult part, saying the price. Once I say the price, I stay quiet. It goes something like this. So Mr. Prospect, after everything that I've shown you, we're going to be looking at spending X amount on ads per day, and my service fee is this. And then I stay quiet. I don't talk. I let him think. I let him answer. And I play a mind game of whoever answers first loses. I've sometimes had already 10 minutes where I'm just sitting there waiting for him to respond. But it's fine. They need to process the money. They need to understand what's going on, what's happening. After that phase comes the objection phase. And this is where it gets tricky. This is where people are going to say, I need to speak to my business partner. I need to speak to my wife. I need to think about it. The price is not right. Generally, 90% of the time, it comes down to pricing. Is it too expensive? Is it just right? And were we able to show them enough results? So, I'm not going to go into the whole objection video right now because there's so many to cover, but in another day, I'm going to be creating a compilation of all of the objections that I've gotten, how I've handled them, what I've said, so that you guys can see. But that's pretty much how it goes. The objection phase is going to be the hardest part. This is where you have to basically convince them to give over their money to you. And that process can be or very difficult or very easy for some. In my situation, I know what I'm doing, but I'm going to be showing you guys all my objections that I've had over these last couple of days in a later video, just so that I can stack all of it all together and create one big objection handling video. That's going to take like 30 minutes to an hour. So guys, that is how I set my meetings. Those are my processes, step by step by step. You've seen my last video. That is where I have that live close. You can check that out if you want to. There will be more to come, and I'm going to be showing you guys and tracking more of my process. So this is it for day 6. Let me know if there's any questions or anything you want to see, and I'll try and do it. All right, peace guys.